when you're looking here at this daily chart of the euro, and this is again, this is the 15th. Okay, this euro has already exploded upwards as the US dollar went downward, breaking the wave and whatnot. So when we go back to the main question here, which was regarding a wave CCI setup on the cable. So going back again to the day that it broke out, realize that the cable really wasn't moving with the euro at all. In fact, it was kind of late to the party, wasn't it? It was a laggard. So we know usually the cable is the drama queen of the two, right? If I'm talking about the fiber and I'm talking about the cable, the cable is the drama queen, isn't it? And my drama queen is actually kind of being a wallflower, right? It's kind of just sitting around, not joining the party. So that should get my attention when I see that something I know pretty well, in terms of the personality of the British pound US dollars not working according to its typical personality. The euro's taken off, the pound isn't going with it, the dollar's tumbling, and then I compare the same day on the euro to the same day here on the pound. So I got the euro US dollar moving up already for 2 sessions. I've got the cable just now starting to wake up. It shouldn't surprise. I'm not saying this alone would get us to say, okay, this is a bad setup, and that here's why it failed. But it sure should have made us pause, right? It sure should have made us pause, because here's the euro US dollar. Okay, it's already been moving up. How come the cable hasn't been moving with it? That's really a big question, right? Yeah, it should ask us. It should beg the question, why? Certainly exercise some caution, and then I think more so than anything, within the context of triage, was that the best setup available to us? That's really one of the main things in terms of priority. Would that have been a setup that should have caught our eye? That should have got our attention, as the dollar's tumbling, the euro's flying, and the cable's not going with it. Certainly something to think about. I'm not saying it would have definitely said, oh no, don't take the trade, there's no way that it's going to follow through. I didn't know that. None of us would. But certainly it would have, at least it should have gotten our attention. Yes? See what I mean? So there's that big huge move in the euro cleared the wave and then some, and the cable could hardly clear the wave with the euro kind of blazing a trail. That's unusual. Talk about wanting to take a moment and ask yourself some questions about the nature of what a pair is doing when it doesn't behave the way it typically does. We call the British pound US dollar drama queen for a reason, right? And it's not being very dramatic. So definitely a good reason to stop and think.